Welcome to Grounded is the New Sexy, the podcast where we flip the script on what it means to truly be attractive in today's world. Here, we believe that true beauty comes from within, and that cultivating a strong, centered inner world is the key to feeling free, empowered, and fully alive. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's redefine what makes you shine from the inside out. Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to Grounded is the New Sexy, a space where we explore what it truly means to feel deeply rooted, creatively free, and wildly in tune with our highest selves. I'm Christy Little, and today we're diving into something truly special: finding stillness in a chaotic world and using it as a portal to clarity, creativity, and deep self-trust. I don't know about you, but lately I have been feeling the collective energy. The noise, the overthinking, the way our minds seem to be working overtime. And if you've been feeling that too, you're not alone. So today, we're not just talking about grounding, we're experiencing it together. By the end of this episode, you'll have a simple but powerful practice to bring you back to center anytime you need it. So, take a deep breath with me and exhale. And let's dive in. I want to take you back to a moment when I felt completely ungrounded. You know, one of those days. I had a million things on my to-do list, my creativity felt blocked, and my thoughts were racing so fast I couldn't even hear myself think. I tried to push through, to force clarity, but the more I tried, the more disconnected I felt. And then I did something different. Instead of fighting against it, I paused. I closed my eyes, placed my hands on my heart, and I just breathed. And in that stillness, something happened. I felt myself drop in. The mental noise softened. My breath deepened. And for the first time that day, I felt present, rooted, held. That was the moment I realized stillness isn't empty. It's full of everything we need: our clarity, our answers, our next steps. Everything is already within us. We just have to slow down long enough to hear it. So let's talk about grounding, but not just in the way we usually think of it. When most people hear the word grounding, they think of connecting to the earth, to something solid and stable. And yes, that's a beautiful part of it. But today I want to introduce you to something even more expansive. Something that completely changed the way I see grounding and creative energy. I want to talk to you about the quantum field. You might be asking, what is the quantum field? Imagine a space, a vast, infinite, unseen field of energy. It's not something you can touch or see with your eyes, but it's there, surrounding you and flowing through you. Scientists call it the quantum field, but I think of it as the space of infinite potential. Every possibility, every creative idea, every intuitive knowing you could ever access, all exists here, in this unseen field of energy. It's like a giant cosmic web, where everything is connected, where thoughts and energy shape reality before they even take form in the physical world. Think of it like an ocean. On the surface, there are waves, movement, turbulence, activity. It's like our thoughts, our emotions, the external noise of daily life. But if you dive deep beneath the surface, the water becomes still, quiet, vast. That's the quantum field, a space of pure potential beyond the busy surface of the mind. I remember the first time I really felt what it meant to be in the quantum field. I had heard people talk about it before, but it still felt a little out there, like something only mystics or quantum physicists understood. But then one day, I was in deep meditation, and suddenly everything got quiet. Not just my thoughts, but this deep inner silence. It wasn't empty, it was full. It was like I could sense infinite possibilities waiting for me to tune in. And then it hit me. This space wasn't somewhere outside of me, it was me. It was the part of me that had always been connected to something greater, something limitless. I had just been too distracted to notice before. That moment changed everything for me. Because if this space of stillness and possibility is always available, then clarity, creativity, and alignment aren't things we have to chase. They're things we return to. What's fascinating is that both science and spirituality talk about the same infinite field of energy, just in different ways. Quantum physics tells us that everything at its core is made of energy. At the tiniest level, nothing is truly solid. Everything is vibrating, shifting, existing as pure potential until it takes form. And ancient spiritual traditions have been saying the same thing for thousands of years. In meditation, in energy healing, in sacred texts, they speak of the void, the ether, the infinite space of creation. So, whether you see it through the scientific lenses or a mystical one, the truth is the same. We are all connected to an infinite source of possibility. Now, you might be wondering, if the quantum field is this vast, energetic space, what does grounding have to do with it? How can you ground into something so expansive? The answer is grounding isn't just about rooting into the earth, it's about stabilizing yourself in your own infinite potential. So often, when we feel ungrounded, it's not just because we're overwhelmed, it's because we've disconnected from the deeper part of ourselves. We get stuck in surface level thinking, in stress, in trying to figure it all out. But when we ground into the quantum field, we drop beneath the noise, into the stillness, into the clarity, into the space where all answers already exist. So instead of being pulled in a million directions, you become an anchor for your own energy. Instead of searching outside yourself for guidance, you realize the wisdom is already here. You don't have to force anything, just align with it. If I could describe the feeling of the quantum field, it's like stepping into a still, glowing expanse. Like the quiet right before dawn, when the world feels full of endless possibilities. It's the hum of the universe before a new idea takes form. The space between your thoughts, where wisdom rises. Here, there's no rushing, no pressure, just pure presence. And the deeper you sink into it, the more you realize it's been here all along. The space isn't outside of you, It is you. I know this might sound a little abstract, but you've actually experienced this before. Have you ever had a moment where time seemed to slow down, where everything felt effortless, clear, aligned? Maybe it was during meditation, or a time in nature, or in a deep creative flow state. That was you tapping into the quantum field. The difference is, most of us experience it by accident. We stumble into it. But what if you could access that state on purpose whenever you needed it? That's what we're about to do. So instead of just talking about it, I want to guide you into it right here, right now. Let's drop into the quantum field together. Go ahead and find a comfortable position. You can sit with your feet flat on the ground or lie down, whatever feels best for you. Save this for a later time if you're driving. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply, letting the breath expand through your body. And as you exhale, imagine releasing any tension, any scattered thoughts, any weight you've been carrying today. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine. Imagine a warm, golden light there, a grounding energy, like roots of a tree, anchoring you into the earth. With each breath, feel these roots extending downward through the layers of the earth, deep, deep down, until you feel completely supported, steady, unshakable. Now bring your awareness upward to the space just above your head. Imagine a soft, luminous light, your infinite energy from the quantum field, the space of all possibilities. As you inhale, feel this energy gently pouring down through the crown of your head, flowing into your heart, merging with the deep, grounded energy of the earth. You are both grounded and limitless, rooted and expansive, held and free. Now, in this moment of stillness, ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? Don't force an answer. Just listen. Maybe a word comes. Maybe an image. Maybe just a feeling. Trust whatever arises. Know that you can return to this space anytime. This stillness is always here for you. You are always supported, always guided, always enough. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently open your eyes and just notice how you feel. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up today, for choosing to slow down, to listen, to reconnect. This isn't just a one-time practice. It's something you can carry with you anytime you need it. So the next time your mind feels like a whirlwind, the next time you feel stuck or unsure, remember this. Stillness is always available to you. Your clarity is always within you. All you have to do is return. I'd love to hear how this practice felt for you. Send me a message on Instagram at ChristyLittleArtist and let me know what came up for you. What did you hear when you asked yourself what you needed? And if you want to dive deeper in this work, I've created a free guided meditation that expands on this very practice, helping you ground even more deeply into the quantum field anytime you need it. Let it be your anchor, your tool for clarity, your return home to yourself. Thank you for being here, for sharing your energy, and for showing up for yourself today. You are so, so deeply supported. I'll see you next time on Grounded is the New Sexy. If today's episode resonated with you, I invite you to take this work even deeper with my free guided meditation. It's a simple, beautiful practice that will help you anchor into stillness and connect with the vast intelligence within you. You can download it now at christylittleartist.com/free-meditation, or you can click on the link in the show notes. If you try it, I'd love to hear how it felt for you. Send me a message on Instagram and let me know. Thank you for joining me on Grounded is the New Sexy. I hope today's episode offered you a moment of clarity, a spark of inspiration, or simply a reminder to be gentle with yourself. True strength and beauty come from within, and every step you take towards grounding yourself and creating inner freedom is a powerful one. If you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. It helps others find the show and join our community. And if you're feeling called to dive deeper, check the show notes to learn about ways we can work together on this journey. Until next time, Stay grounded, stay free, and remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Take care. I'll see you in the next episode.